Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. I'm gonna do a downfall run with one of the mod characters here. Who are we gonna play as? Let's ask our good friend Google. Google, who should we play as? It rolled an 8. That's the Collector. I'll play the Collector. I played a lot of Collector. It's already at Ascension level 8, but let's do it. Oh, my freaking tongue hurts, man. I bit it. Choose. Lose 99 souls for a rare card, or a random common relic, or a random rare card, or a new relic. I really like starting with 1 energy permanently. I will pick a random, or I will pick a rare card. These are different. Did the game just get an update? Maybe not. Deal 15 damage, play the top card of your collected pile. The card art looks like really smooth for some reason. Interesting. Coffin Nail, deal 6 damage when exhausted, return it to your hand next turn with more damage. So, I get it. You have to pyre this repeatedly, but like, Omen is just what you take here. It is incredibly powerful. You gotta take Omen. I'm not saying the game is imbalanced, but the game isn't balanced, let's say. I would very much like to upgrade cards before we fight elites. Unfortunately, there's only 1 elite on this path, 2 elites on this path, 3 elites on this path, no upgrades before the ones on the left and the right, and on the middle path, we just have 1 elite and then maybe a shop. Honestly though, I'm gonna do that, because I really want to upgrade Omen, and I want to add a few cards to the deck. Thank you. No reason to play anything next turn except for like strikes and defends. I will strike you for the 9 damage. That's what I'll do to you. Sour Lemonade in chat asks, hey Abe, do you think you're watched more on YouTube or Twitch? Probably YouTube, I would have to guess, but that's only a guess. Sorry, I can't talk today. I don't want to take any damage. We're gonna get extra energy. We just have to wait for the next You Are Mine to show up. So, we're gonna keep gaining energy. He will be dead next turn. We also thin out the deck a little bit playing those pyre cards, which is nice. Cultist. Megatherial Pyre gains strength at the start of your next 3 turns. So we could just become a strength build, like immediately. When exhausted, apply vulnerability. Pyre, gain block, next turn gain a copy. Somber Shield is a really good card. And upgraded, this is 0, which is very interesting. Non-upgraded, it's just 3 strength. Why don't you stream on YouTube instead? Because nobody watches YouTube streams. People go to YouTube for YouTube, people go to Twitch for streams. Tell me I'm wrong. Don't ask me who goes to kick, I have no idea. I could add this. I could. Let's add it. Maybe we'll gain a lot of strength on this run. We don't get strength immediately. That would have been a nice upgrade, maybe 1 strength on the current turn or something. Instead, we're gonna have to double debuffs. We're gonna be weak next turn is the problem, so I wanna kill this slime. We can do it, it's just gonna cost us all of our energy. So let's kill him. Omen we don't have to play, because Omen has no cards to target right now. It's gonna defend next turn. This might be a bit of a slow fight as I try to just stall, basically. But he could be killable next turn. Hopefully he takes a turn off. Yeah, he's good. All right, I think we took like, what, 2 damage? That's not that bad. Gain 8 block whenever you're attacked, deal damage. Add 1 random 0-cost card into your hand. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I like 0-cost collected cards because you can just play it. Gain block, add embers. I like that it pyres itself. It's actually like not bad. I like this for block. I also like stealing block. Would be very good for Lagavulin. Otherwise, it's just 10 damage. I'm gonna take the fleeting embers. Gives us targets for the exhausting. Strike cards deal 3 additional damage. It's like we start with 3 strength up right now, because we have no other cards that are capable of being used with damage dealing things. I haven't added any. Yes. Ooh, it pyres? I didn't realize that pyred. Pyre defend. We should have played Fleeting Ember. We could have immediately gotten a pyre out of it. I'd rather take none. Just don't attack next turn. You son of a... So Omen will work with Spike Slime, and then we can defend. Yeah, okay. Coffin Nail. Well, you know. That's like the synergy that we want, right? Well, not really. We have 5 energy. This does 15 damage. That seems good. Why am I gaining card twice? Why did I gain, what? Oh, because we duped it with Somber Shield. Okay, that's awesome. We should add that card to the deck, because that's a cool combo. Gain block, add 1 to weaken vulnerable. Eh. What's your favorite roguelite, says Ellenton Team. I like Dead Cells. Enter the Gungeon. I like Gungeon too. It's probably my favorite. I played the most of it. I think I'm just good at it. That's why I played a lot of it. Am I a partner? No, affiliate. There are definitely YouTube streamers that have a big audience. There are, but I feel like YouTube is not good for discoverability, which is what I would need. There's a lot of large YouTube streamers because I think they all moved to YouTube. They already had an audience. It's a double pyre card. I don't know what I need here. I guess stealing block is okay. We need another attack in the deck. I'll add it. Don't have enough collected essence for that. We are gonna get enough combats to get enough essences. So it does pyre. So we should play this, pyre strike, play this, pyre an ember, smack him once. We want to keep pyring these cards, and then with Omen plays things like Acid Slime, right? Sounds about right. Gain 0 block. Fantastic. Yeah, you're mine. And then don't play anything. I want to save 1 energy for the fuel. Yeah. We're still gaining strength. Isn't Inscription technically a roguelite? Inscription is a unusual game for sure. It's not really a roguelite though. 42. I think we should strike you. You're gonna split. You're gonna have 29 HP, but I'm gonna have 5 strength. So go ahead. 10 plus 20 will certainly kill you. Embers are a noob trap, says Harrison. If you have too many, you can't draw your collected cards, and they scale slowly. I mean, I don't want a lot of embers. One card added early that gives you strength, I think I'm gonna take, because it's gonna help on certain elite fights in particular. So I don't mind this, like, one thing adding embers. I don't want more than that, absolutely. I'll take one. More spiked slimes, not interested. I think I will take another somber shield though. That worked very well when we drew it earlier. So we're going to upgrade Omen. So we draw it immediately. It's a solid card. I do like it. Status cards can now be played. The only negative is that burns don't get discarded if you have Runic Pyramid. We learned that before, but to be able to play them, you know, it's really nice against the sentries. If we have a whole bunch of dazes, it's nice against anything that adds wounds. I think I'll take it. And also good if we have maybe a void defect, or maybe a ironclad that adds garbage, you know? Omen, that's strength. Choose one of 3 collected cards, add 2 copies of it to your collected pile. Oh, right. It's this one. It's all skills, unfortunately, but we do gain strength, so go ahead, give me free blocks. I just want that card in the deck, basically. And I think we are gonna hit you. To save an energy. We're gonna be playing skills against him, I think. So, we're gonna play this. We're gonna double his debuffs. Yes. We're gonna get hit for 13. But he's still vulnerable, and we can hit him for another 36. That is enough. And we can still, you know, play skills if we really wanted to. Whenever you play a skill, gain 2 vigor. I have no cards right now that actually hit multiple times, so I actually don't really think I want that. Another Omen, okay, well. Are we really gonna go full on, like, collected strength gain? We don't need to. Like, I think 1 Omen is fine. We only have 2 collected cards. We need to add more. Wildfire's a strength payoff. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't, because we only have 1 card in the whole deck that applies any debuffs. We can get more, but it doesn't help us now. We have to literally draw it on the same turn as you or mine. And that's not gonna happen often. Sometimes we can make it happen with Somber Shield, but we need the energy to play both cards at the same time, and then also probably blocks on top of that. So I do find it to be a little awkward to work around. How many multi-hit cards exist in the collector deck, though? That's the question. I guess with Somber Shield, we can keep the card rolling forwards, but like, I kind of hate it. But I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try, probably not like it, and then later I'm gonna be like, why did I take this card? Ah, this is what I definitely want. I want these because these are gonna charge up the Omen. So Somber Shield, Coffin Nail, that's just what we want. Now we need more blocks. You know what? I think what we want is this. But, you know, there's 2 coffin nails and, well, right, we didn't get the other thing. Forgot. Yoink, yoink. Bonfire. Bonfire is real good. 1 energy for 16 block. So we want Omen. Man, I miss the original Omen. Hit you first. We need block. Dump a strike. Take no damage. Ellington Team says, Slay the Spire seems fun, but it's just not my game. Card games are not my thing because I like action, action, action. You can like whatever you want. Light Doom whenever a card is exhausted when this is in hand increases Doom by 1. Oops. We're gonna get so much energy next turn, I'm just gonna kill you. We're frail. Okay, let's try to make this happen, I guess. Try to get the wildfire payoff. We did get it. So let's see, it's this, and then this is gonna do 15 damage. It's gonna hit 4 times, isn't it? Okay, I'll admit, for some reason it didn't click that 1 debuff equals 2 hits. So 3 debuffs is actually 4 hits, not 3. Because in my head I was thinking that we would only get 3 individual hits. This is 4 hits. That's actually not that bad. I would like the vulnerability, but we can't get it. Misdirect I do like, I just like it for extra energy, but Condemn, especially upgraded, is another way of getting debuffs, so I'll take that Condemn. Criminal Origin. And then we're gonna upgrade, and I actually think we probably upgrade Condemn. You Are Mine is just 3 Doom. This is another vulnerability stack, which is pretty nice. And we are doing physical damage on this run, it seems. Money or remove a card. Please remove, and we're gonna remove a block, 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 possible block. We've added a lot of blocks. We've not added many attacks. I'm gonna purge a defend. Let's hit up one more question mark. Money. Well, we're gonna immediately get hit. I'd rather not. Give me a gambler. That's much better. We're gonna get hit for 1. That's okay. So we still have Omen. So this is 1. Deal damage to all enemies. Okay. I can probably bump that to 10 damage. The Doom would also kill you. Okay, so Condemn, Somber Shield Ember, Wildfire does 36. Smack him, Somber Shield and Ember, save the energy. As long as we keep adding, oh, I thought that was a card on the screen. As long as we keep adding cards to the deck that apply debuffs, like weakness would be a nice one to have, then we can keep playing that Wildfire. Pyre, deal 10 damage, gain shivs equal to Pyred cards cost +1. This is an interesting payoff with the strength gain we have, but another Condemn is more vulnerability. I think we can probably take the Jaded relics. It's another payoff card. I'm not gonna rest, I'm gonna upgrade. It's another Shiv. It's actually pretty good. Let's try it. We don't really have too many expensive cards, but even if it just gets rid of an Ember, it still gives you 2 Shivs. Well, as long as we keep adding cards to the deck, Abe, huge deck Clancy. Look, we'll thin it out later. Pyre, apply weak and vulnerable. Okay. We don't need to block, so don't play this. I think you just play Jaded Jabs, and I think you get rid of I'll Take That. This guy is not a blocker, I think he's more of a buffer, right? And then we'd get like 3 Shivs. Maybe actually it's too early for this. Maybe we say no, and instead we just somber it for next turn. We can just play it later. Maybe get rid of You Are Mine or something, you know? Is that acceptable? I guess he probably still puts up some block. Yeah. It's a tough one. I think we will... Can't really like, this is such a bad draw. He does generate a lot of Dark Orbs. I guess going fast is probably nice as well. Okay, I'm going to Mini Curse and I'll Take That, and Jaded Jab a Somber Shield. Let's hit him. Keep the energy though. You put up another buffer, the jerk. Condemn. Louse. Hit him with Wildfire Dad. He was frail. that was okay. Get rid of a strike. We don't need to block this turn. Keep rolling over energy when you can, because we have Into the Voids coming up, which, you know, they suck. Why did I have 4? Happy Flower. You're doing 24 damage. We will block. Enemy loses 5 strength this turn. I think we can dump a strike. It is tempting to weaken him with the Void. I'm kind of the opinion of why not, right? Like, let's reduce his damage output by 5. He's gonna hit us for 9. We rolled over quite a lot of block, though. He's probably not gonna... He is attacking. Okay, so we're gonna get value out of that. Into the Void is actually pretty good here. Let's get the Cultist out. And dump an Ember. Let's do the same thing with Bonfire, because it's actually worth quite a lot. Into the Void will etherealize. For 6 strength up. It's too slow getting strength, because we don't have cards that draw collected cards yet. We need to get those. Well, we're gonna take another 4. He's not gonna get around on us, it's just gonna take us a while to kill him. This is fine. Our deck is getting mighty thin. It's a 63 damage Wildfire, that's pretty good. We're gonna take 3 damage. I like that we are slowly getting rid of cards, and now this is the payoff. You Are Mine, get out of my deck. I have 5 22 damage Shivs. Buffer. I can't add it. The first time you pyre an attack, gain a copy of it, it costs 0 until played. First time you pyre an attack, gain a copy. So we can pyre Wildfire, or we can pyre Jaded Jabs and get a copy that's free. But the power is expensive. Protecting Call, torch heads gain block and you gain health. Each attack you play triggers a torch head. I don't like the torch heads. Coffin Nail could theoretically be interesting, but I feel like we want multi-hitting cards at this point, even though this does have some synergies with things like the Somber Shields. People were complaining about pyring curses in Act 4. Oh, and then getting copies of them? I mean, you just work around it. Like, I guess, yeah, we could play a lot of attacks and gain a little bit of block, but we actually have a lot of block built into the deck, I feel. Here's why I don't like this. If you lose the temporary health, this is useless. Now, ideally, you're not going to take damage, but if you do take damage, then this becomes useless, and I don't like that. This is one of those cards where if you can get advantage of the card, you probably don't even need it. But if you can't get advantage out of the card, it being in your deck doesn't help you at all. That's why I just don't like this. Shooting Star I do like now that I understand it. We can Pyre Strikes and get copies of them, but if we Pyre Strikes, maybe we like to get them out of the deck. But it is saving you energy over the long run. And if you combo this with a Coffin Nail, that's actually a lot of fun because you get copies of this that fill up your deck, theoretically. I think I'm gonna take the Shooting Star. Now that I understand it, I like it. I'm not gonna take the buffer. I can't upgrade it, is primarily the reason for that. Philosopher's Stone for energy, Pandora's Box for transform, Runic Pyramid for retain. All of a sudden, I like that, but we need to be able to keep drawing and not fill our deck with embers. So I think we'll go for the energy. Pandora's with starter cards. I don't want to replace these. We have strike dummy, so the strikes are actually 9 damage by default, and 3 defends. I don't want to get rid of 3 defends and then maybe not get anything out of it. It could be worth it depending on what we get, but I think I'd rather just take the strength. Then again, there's a few cards that I want in the deck, namely anything that draws collected cards, but I think I'm happier with the energy. Dun, 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 dun. We do have a lot of gold, so I would like to hit up a shop, and there's a pretty okay path that maybe has us fight a couple of elites if we want. We have to fight one. Well, we can skip if we really want to. I'm gonna go to the shop. Omen. Steel block. We can actually get value out of that card for once. I'll take it. Next turn, gain 1 reserve. This is why we kept having so much energy, I'm realizing. Let's put up that block. Slowly gain strength. Oh, without more draw, Omen is quite slow, I'm realizing. We don't have any debuffs on the enemy, unfortunately, so let's purge the Wildfire and get a copy of it next turn. Maybe we'll have some debuffs to apply then. Shooting Star. You pyre an attack, you get a copy of it. Well, it's something. 3 and then 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I don't think we play it, but we can keep it in the deck. We'll take 1 damage, roll over some block. Or never mind, it didn't roll over any block, I guess. Jaded Jabs on You Are Mine, quite nice. You do need block. Oh crap. I did this wrong. I think I just have to try to kill you now. But we do get 5 15 damage shivs, so that's enough. Shelled parasite gain plated armor. You know, I think that's pretty okay. If the enemy is afflicted, gain block. When exhausted, add a burning strike to your hand. Burning strike would be dummied. But I'm skipping. Maybe not a good idea, but I'm skipping. Good turn for this, by the way. Great turn for this. We have 7 energy. We have energy now, which is nice. Pyre and attack. So you probably want to somber shield the attack, so you get a free copy of it. We'll have a ton of energy. Well, not a ton. We'll have enough energy next turn to do something with it. Hope that we draw You Are Mine. Hire the defend. We don't need it anymore. Maybe we should have played this. You Are Mine. Condemn, Jaded Jabs. Yeah, okay. So let's apply. Well, apply debuffs. What are we really doing with it on this turn? I guess we're just gonna do damage, so sure. I'll strike you. I'm not gonna add any embers to my hand though. Acid Slime, thank you. Choose one of 2 boss cards to gain. It gains retain. Okay. Keep forgetting everything has freaking Pyre on it. There is no next turn, so maybe we can play Awaken and get a little bit of heals out of this, which we're gonna do, I think. Condemn, Jaded Jabs, get rid of the bonfire, Awake, it's a nice heal, and then we did 52 damage on top of that. We did 150, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Omen, gain 8 block, grants 2 less for each other card in your hand. Draw a card from your collected pile, gain 1 upgraded copy, gain 2 upgraded copies of it. This is what we need. Soulforge, thank you for finally showing up. First time you play a power, gain 6 block, then 1 strength. We do that on turn 1 all the time. So that's a definite pick. I would have liked a Roomba's Pocket Sentry, but no. On pickup, raise your max health by 7. Probably not important. Void Armor I really like. Gain Blur. Feel My Pain is kind of like the old Omen. Ashen Strike. Kind of like this because it does get the value out of Strike Dummy, and then it gives you an Ember. I also really like Inflict Agony. Anything that can apply debuffs, I think is pretty okay. Is an accuracy for the shivs, kind of. Kind of. I think I'll add an Agony, and then I think I'll remove a Strike. I want to slowly replace them. I don't want to replace them all at once. I think I'll also take an Ashen Strike. Yeah, I think that's fine. Gain 200 souls, become cursed with haunted, open a coffin, 50% chance to get Writhe. Give it to me. We did get it. We also picked up, whenever you play 6 cards, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. That'll happen. Young Snecko. Young Snecko! Honestly, we have some expensive cards. Young Snecko could be okay. So we just added 2 curses. Ooh. A little scary. Well, let's do it. Apply 1 weak and vulnerable. You know what? Get rid of that Writhe. Then Your Mine is 20 damage, Inflict Agony is 7, and then stats. I think we'll take the do 20 damage and make you do less to me, please. Actually, Condemn is a kill next turn, so let's play that. You hate to see Philosopher's Stone on this fight, but I think we'll get out of it. Dunk, 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 dunk. Sneckle, please. Yes. Good boy. Draw a card. Shelled Parasite, I think. That's 10 block. Okay. I mean, you play it. Did we get the value out of this? I guess we did on turn 1, didn't we? Block. I mean, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna take 15 damage. We're gonna lose basically all of our plated armor. This is not the fight for us. Okay. This should work. Oh, come on! It'll still work. I just don't like that it did it like this, you know? You son of a gun. God damn it. They're not gonna block. I guess let's hold this in case we can play it next turn on the cheap. Well, now I know that, you know, it doesn't work the way I wanted it to work. It is cheap now. I mean, I can hit you enough. Smack him. I mean, you're dead. This rolls over, it looks like. So Bird is a great card. I only wish I could take more. Green Pyre Locust, also a good card. Keeps your collected cards going forever. Let's fight an elite. First time, you pyre an attack, gain a copy. We're gonna get Shelled Parasite again. We don't have the energy to play everything. Get some block. I guess you just do it like this. This is not the fight I wanted. Because now he's doing 50 damage. It's kind of a lot. I can't let you muddle my hand. This turn also blows, like, pretty big. In fact, I think we're gonna pop both potions. We're popping all of our potions here. Add copies to your collected pile. Tick-tock clock could do it. Take less damage from attacks, also pretty good. Chosen could 50-50 chance of apply debuffs to this guy. Why do I feel like tick-tock clock is too slow? Give me Thieves. Oh, we gotta pyre it! Pyre the Fuel the Pyre. Play defend. 30 block. We're gonna take some. But I think we're gonna blur and take less. Yeah, that was not terrible, but we gotta play some cards. Choose one of 2 boss cards. Get rid of an Ember. You're a Mine is pretty good. Can we play Guardian Whirl? It does exhaust. I actually think we would prefer You're a Mine because of the Wildfire. One hit kills you. One hit kills you. This is quite a bit of damage. Almost 60. Hopefully you don't attack. TikTok clock is also really hard Mario Kart track, says Sherbert. Definitely get rid of the bonfire, and he is probably dead. Okay, that could have been worse. Could have been better, could have been worse. Upon pickup, upgrade a card in your collection. Start with it on top. Ooh. Whirling Flame is pretty nice. Black Bindings could also be very good to combo with debuffs, but Whirling Flame I think is what we want. Put a collected card on top of your collected pile and upgrade it. So Bird would be 10 damage immediately. Shelled Parasite is 6 plated armor immediately and a power. Louse is Blur and Block. Acid Slime is add 2 random 0-cost cards. Ooh la la. Cultist is free and strength gain early. So that's tempting. In fact, it's so gosh darn tempting. Can I right click this? Yes. Yeah, it does say Gremlin collectibles, and aren't they 0? So we'll have 3, we'll have 4 strength on turn 1. What was I thinking? I was thinking, crap. I was thinking Cultist, right, for free? But for 1 energy we also get the value of the card. Yeah, you know, I mean, we play this because we have Omen, so it's not like that's gonna be played by the bird. But I guess, yeah, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, let's get that Gremlin card on top. It worked, right? Yeah, I think it worked. Smiling Mask, remove for 50 gold. I like it, but I think we can get rid of this for the key, if we're gonna be doing the key stuff. Upgrade. We need to. Shooting Star is very nice. Greenpire Locust. No, Soulforge. More cards. More cards. Remove all strikes, receive 5 bites. They're not going to be upgraded. They do less damage, and it adds cards to our deck. No. I'll try to recall at the end of the floor, I think. Well, this just sucks, but let's give it a go. I mean, weakness is okay, I guess. But I think what I'm going to do is just Snekomi. Fend is free, Ashen Strike is pretty cheap. Greenpire Locust will add stuff. Shooting Star did not become cheaper. Very rude. Let's defend. I guess we can get a free attack by Shooting Star Fuel, but we're gonna be playing Somber Shield anyways, so I think we'll just do a Fuel. A Shield, keep that for next turn. Only taking 1 damage. Let's just hit you. That was fine. We used a potion that we generally don't like anyways. Free louses! Free louses for everyone! Also, the bird does 30 damage. I think we got you. I want more birds. Deal 7 damage 3 times, Snake Plant. Well, I can't afford it, but that is very tempting. I've never seen that one yet. Scorching Ray is also a bit of a payoff card. It is a little expensive though. Stash Away though. Gotta go for that one. Such a good card. I am gonna fight one more elite. I wanna hit up these beacons here. Book of Stabbing is a little scary. See what we get out of this. Make Ethereal next turn gain 4 Vigor and 1 Reserve. 4 Vigor and 1 Reserve. That's pretty good. You're doing 12 damage. Right now we're taking 1. So I'm gonna take 1 to save 1 energy. Deal 10 damage 5 times. Pretty good. We play this for 5, it's 20 block. If we play it for 6, we take no damage. You know, I hate to say this, but I think we need the boot. It would really help for that early bird damage if we get it early. Early. We gotta dump it, we have the energy. Draw a card. It'll draw Acid Slime. It's actually not bad. We have so many cards to play this turn. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to Condemn. Cultist. I'm just waiting for Wildfire to have enough damage to kill you. It probably already does, but let's see what we get. Draw 2 cards from your collected pile, gain 1 reserve. Heatwave gains an Ember. Okay. I never realized how powerful the Acid Slimes can be because Dragon's Trove, Soulforge, those are free cards, and it can draw the rare stuff. So 2 louses. We're getting a lot of value out of 6-point Brand too. What was I saying? There you go. Gain a copy of Shelled Parasite. Add the enemy's collected card to your hand. Whenever you deal unblocked attack damage, get Doom. And then, yes. It's gonna do 31 damage 4 times. That was okay. Dude, Receive Tribute is such a good card. You have to take it. And then you Warpaint. Defend and Green Pyre is okay. Book of Stabbing, I don't think we need it. We're not a Doom deck. It is a debuff, but we're not a Doom deck. Sorry, we're not a Doom deck. I'm just gonna go heavy on the upgrades, I think. That's such a good card. I have to do it. Hopefully I don't have to rest. Hey, more cultists. Do we want their cards? I don't know. Next turn, gain 4 vigor and 1 reserve, gain temporary strength, gain temporary strength. I hate getting those cards because I'm not actually doing anything with these, but I'll play them. And then let's just get a whole bunch of energy. It gets us set up for later. We have 8 energy now, 9. Right, forgot about that. Oh, can I kill him with these? 19, 30, 39. I can't quite kill someone. Well, you'll have 1 HP. This will do 10. This will do 29. He's gonna have 1 HP. So I guess you just dump the strike. And then we'll just hurt you a bit. to condemn on you, I guess. We're gonna take 2 damage, roll 7 block, and then take another 5. We're gonna take 7 damage this turn. That's not too bad. Whirling Flame. Acid Slime. Mini Curse. Apply weak and vulnerable. Weak and vulnerable means that we probably want to play it on definitely you. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your hand. I don't think it really matters what we take. It's going to do 33 damage to you. Not enough to kill you, but maybe you'll get hit by the Green Pyre Locust. So let's see. Tick, Sentry, or Knob? Give me a Sentry. Not gonna kill you. We've got some block to put up, but it's not quite enough. The Doom would take out a unit. What do we bring back? It doesn't matter. Take a condemn. This is a very good potion, I think. Right now we're taking 7 again. So the potion would save me 7 HP. Not willing to do that. I'll just rest if I have to. We can get the key piece later. I know I shouldn't believe that that can happen. I should believe that it could always screw me over, but you know. You know what? Maybe not. We got an awaken. Got a little bit of a heal out of it. I don't think we need these cultists. Iron Bark, I think, is actually really good. Pre-upgraded, too. Heal? Toxic Egg! Very nice. We'll at least get temporary HP for the fight, and then, 33 HP? Give me the Recall. We're gonna have extra energy on this combat, too, at the start, but we have the Retain Curse, unfortunately. Inflict Agony, good time for it. Next turn, gain Vigor and Reserve, gain temporary strength. Why not? Kinda wish I could play all of this so I can have big Doom stacks using the potion, but we'll just smack ya. Add some embers, get rid of the Writhe, and then chill. We're gonna take 0 damage, 2 on the temporary HP. Sherbert says, it's now my mission to recommend you a game that you'll like. Do you think that's possible? Okay, it's gonna randomize everything, so I think we just dump Bewildered, unfortunately. As annoying as that is. Dump an Ember. Invincible or Last Stand. Remove all debuffs, gain 1 strength. I wish we had the temporary strength from the Gremlin cards, but Invincible, I guess, is still pretty good here, just to limit the damage we can take. Or we could just Jaded Jabs it and get more shivs, but we have no debuffs right now. We could gain 1 strength. Now, give me the Invincible. And it retains, we don't have to play it. You're doing a little damage. I will... I'll play the defend. Yeah, we can just save Invincible for when we're going to take like 50 and then play it. I don't know if it works with the temporary health, but... Add to your collected pile. Good time for a stash away, too. Was that the right one? I don't know. I think it was. Green Pyre Locust. Let's add... Dude, thorns? That seems like it might be effective. Snake plant, though. But we need to be able to pay for it, too. Would we rather have plated armor or thorns? I think we'd rather have thorns, weirdly enough. Let's go for it. And then let's roll over a whole bunch of energy. So we have an 8 energy next turn, I think. It hit you, but you blocked it. Does that mean you're the real one? I don't know. Draw a card, add copies. Draw spikers. You know what? This seems like a good time for it, right? Should have sombred it. That was silly. Yeah, we should have sombred it. Gonna play Invincible? Probably. Let's do it. And then let's have that next turn. That was a 105 damage turn and I didn't even have to do anything. Oh look, more thorns. By the way, are you the real one? You were not the real one. I think we still got you. In a minute. We do have 16 strength. It's pretty good. Okay, the snake went for the one on the left. You know what? Hit them both. How are you not dead yet? I mean, you're gonna die when you hit me, but also, like, how are you not dead yet? You're also still weak. What? Just, can you die, please? No? 26 thorns? That was kind of cool. After image. That's a tempting one. Protecting Call, Fiend Fire, exhaust your hand. Deal damage for each card exhausted. Goodbye, Double Doom. These are not particularly good, although we do have another opportunity at Protecting Call. I guess now that we have temporary health due to the Heart Blessing, this could be a little bit better, but we actually don't really play that many attacks. Mostly we just kind of build up strength and then have like a bird, or in this case it was weird thorns. So I think we skip. You play a card, gain 1 block. I am tempted to take this because we do sometimes have a lot of turns with shivs, or we don't really do anything else. But sometimes we just play like 1 card, like a stash. So maybe I'll just skip this too. Cursed Key. Slaver's Caller, Calling Bell. You can probably just go for the Caller. More relics is fun, but 5 energy. It would allow us to play some of the more expensive cards like Shooting Star. We don't really need the energy though, so I'm gonna go Calling Bell. Bronze Scales, Thimblehelm. Start each combat with 3 temporary health. While you have temporary health, cards grant 1 more block. Now we might have a bit of a synergy there. And Matrushka. You have Blue Key, why not Calling Bell? Cursed Key, I mean. We could do that. We could get the energy and then just not open chests, but where's the fun in that? All right, I want to fight the shop. And I also want to fight you. Deal 8 damage, exhume a collected card. These would be really nice to add to the deck. don't you know? Because if we bring back a gremlin leader, we get more plays. I mean, you're dead. That was a weirdly okay turn. I hate the freaking bewildered, man. But in this situation, maybe we let it go because it could make inflict agony a little bit cheaper. Or we play it because inflict agony strike is, what's 33 plus 21, 54 damage. It's actually not enough to get a kill. It would be if I played this, then played inflict agony, then played the Ashen Strike. We have the energy. Whenever you play a skill, gain 2 vigor, grant 1 strength, all enemies lose strength. I guess it doesn't really matter, I'll take the cultist, I guess. Although, wait, Shelled Parasite is strength, and then this would be 22, followed by 34, 56. All right, you know what? We got lucky on the 6-point brand, but that, I didn't want to risk that anyways. We're gonna take a little damage, but that's fine. With Tribute, we can probably get health back at some point. Heat Wave. Honestly, it's acceptable. And then I think you just get rid of an Ember to get the strength, and then you Shiv, and then Whirling Flame brings back the Pyre card that you just had. I mean, Finalize is really good. If the enemy dies this turn, heal. We have the energy for it. I do like Horde. Draw cards they retain, but they only retain for 1 turn. Give me that Finalize for a weird heal, and I'm taking some Darklings. Omen, Gremlin. You know, this is a weirdly okay turn. That was a lot of damage. And you're gonna take some spike damage. You're also doing 20. We can pretty much block the entire bout. We need to put up 17 block. If we play this for 2, we're okay if we play this. So we can either do 28 damage or 30 damage and ruin our energy. I guess I'll do 28 damage and then get a whole bunch of block. Merchant eating good tonight. I think we're gonna kill him. Especially if we just draw the bird, but Darkling is also a really good one. We're gonna draw Darklings. Okay. Ah, look at that. Of course it pyres. Why did I think it wouldn't pyre? We get to choose it? Dude, you're dead. Darklings can draw Darklings. Yes. 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 Darkling. Dump a defend. Bring back a Gremlin leader. Fleeting Ember. We need things to target. Dump the Ashen Strike. Free deal damage, draw a card? Oh, thank you. Jackets, welcome. I saw it look like you fought the newer machine fight in Star of Providence, aka Monolith, as Chaos Ship, but did you ever do it as Sword Ship? I have no idea, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played that game. Add 6. Wait, why is this up? It's upgraded because of Toxic Egg? Add 6 random colorless cards into your hand that cost 0. What? Yes, we're gonna do that, by the way. Add the enemy's collected card to your hand, upgraded. Yes, we're gonna do that, by the way. Jackets, I don't know what specifically I did in Monolith, if there's something that I didn't complete, like an objective or a challenge or an achievement. I don't know. I can't answer that question. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. I like that. I like Stash. I like Anchor. We're having a little bit of a block problem on turn 1. Kind of like card removal to remove some of these curses, like Bewildered. I'd rather remove that than Writhe, because the energy from this has been a problem. It was quite a while ago. I also have not played it since it had the name change. I'm gonna do Gremlin Horn Stash, I think. We'll have enough money to unlock the other cards as we go, and we're gonna get the Burning Elite kill right there. Heal the full, lose 8? No. Yeah, I know it didn't change anything in game. I'm just saying. Deal damage, apply weak. Deal damage, draw. Gain strength. Gain strength. Deal damage, draw. Weak. Should have played Condemn. I don't know why I didn't. That was very dumb. This guy is gonna be dead. This has turned into a weirdly, like, okay run. The big content update soon, I'm excited, says Jackets. When is the next content update coming? Because I feel like it is never coming. Deal damage, add 2 embers to your hand. Misdirect, Oak Brim Kindling. When exhausted, draw. When exhausted, add a Burning Strike plus to your hand. Gain block, next turn gain 1 reserve. We don't need more energy, I feel. Didn't even read the chat names. Why would you? That's my job to ignore. Omen, Gremlin Leader. It's actually a pretty good turn for some block, it seems. Definitely bird. Always bird is the word. I guess another strike is weirdly okay. We're gonna take 2. That's not a problem. Good time for a stash. Soul Forge will draw birds. Okay, I think we'll do that. The real question is, can we get Finalized? Because that does exist in the deck somewhere. So here's what I'm thinking. Give me a stash into a stash. Careful, he's gonna kill himself. No, damn it. I would love another Darkling card though. Suffering, whenever you apply weak or vulnerable, also apply Doom, Forgery. Choose collected cards to gain a copy of, or Invigorate. Gain Vigor and then gain Vigor. And a copy of a collected card. It's actually pretty good, I think. We want to get these cards out of our deck and onto the field. You're annoying, I'm gonna weaken you. I can also get your intangibility, though. Okay. We are going to Pyre Writhe. For 1, it's definitely worth doing, and then save the energy, I think. You're still doing 36 damage. You do deal a lot of damage, unfortunately. Probably just weaken you. Gonna take a little. Shooting star. Fire an attack, gain a copy that costs 0. Oh, for 1. That's actually more than 1 energy. Why did that cost so much energy? Whatever. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it, damn it. Inflict agony does not work, but it is still 45 damage. I would love, however, to stash all of this energy. We can actually get another stash. No. We can get finalized. It's not going to work next turn. He doesn't put a block. I guess we just bring back a defend, or maybe a somber shield. Maybe we do bring back inflict agony to hit him next turn. So I can hit you for 45, and then 42, and then 40. 120. Somber shield ember gets us a little bit more energy. 42, 45, 40. It's 127. If we add... $9 to that, it's still not enough. This gives us 30 block. I think that's as good as it gets. So we probably just somber an ember and then play it. Because I'm not killing you on this turn, and I don't want to take 30 damage, so I'll take 7 instead. Buys us a turn, thank you. And we can get a nice combo going, but the Darkling, it's kind of the wrong turn for it, but we can gain a lot of strength at least. Pyre the Ember. We get another Invincible. I like it, we could just play it. In fact, we probably should just play it. Dump a defend. Play this. Vulnerability, weakness, doom, pretty okay. Let's instead, oh god, we gotta get rid of this. Well, let's do it. Let's instead bring back Gremlin Leader. This will do a little bit of extra damage to you next turn. It's like 10 damage for 3 energy. We really just need Jaded Jabs to show up, so I think we just probably end turn. Oh, well, you know, we're gonna have enough energy. We're gonna have 7. Dun, 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 dun. Add 6 random colorless cards into your hand that cost 0. This is where this balls out of control. Okay, start. I want to get 1 card out of my hand. Maybe we just strike. Okay, strike, merchant. What the hell? Secret weapon, metamorphosis, jack of all trades, mayhem, secret weapon, and master of strategy. I guess let's get another card. When you apply debuff, do 5 damage, sure. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Thank you, Jaded Jabs. Free. 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 Womp. Deal damage, gain temporary health. Deal damage, enemy loses strength. Deal damage, get collected copies. Sure. Sure. Okay, he's dead. I love the merchant cards. It's really solid. It's hard to play with, but it is solid. You are mine every turn. Look, how can I not? We have the energy for it. I'll take the Nemesis card too. Thank you for the relics. We have 33 HP. You know, I tell you what. Let's rest. Let's break these so we don't forget about it. Heal for 19. We're gonna fight one more elite. Don't be daggers. Ugh. Free attacks? No free, okay, no free attacks. But we can still do enough damage to kill you. Got a free green pyre locust. Why not add more gremlin leaders to the deck? First time you pyre a card, get a copy of it. I think that this is a little expensive. I think I would much rather just dump the Ember. I will pop the Strength Potion, because I want to make sure that you don't kill me! So, I mean, this is 8 times 7, 56 block, and then 7 stashed energy. That's pretty good. However, let's forge. We got a bird. We also got a gremlin leader again. That's what I wanted. And then let's gremlin. We got Doom. Get a copy of the card next turn. Finalize. We're gonna try to heal. Then you merchant. Oh my god. Panache. Dramatic. Hand of Greed. Jack. Magnetism? I'd rather play Stash. Add random skills to your draw pile. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw. I don't really want to play Chrysalis, but I'm gonna. Dun 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 dun. Now can we kill you with this? I don't know. We probably can with the Jaded Jabs, let's be honest. Yeah, we can. So like the meme is you Darkling into another merchant card, and you just keep getting cards over and over and over again. Dump this. Bring back. I'm just gonna bring back a Gremlin card though, because I wanna make sure we get the finalized kill, ideally. And I'm pretty sure we're there. And we're there. Brain drain. Why not? Torchhead gains apply poison. Nah, I still don't like it. At the start of each combat, draw 2 collected cards. Does that mean in addition, or you draw 2 instead of 1? Who knows? Green Pyre Locust. Why not? Keep adding them to the deck. Bag alert! Is the bag a good card? Is it a meme card? My deck is so thick, but it's so thick with nice juicy cards in it. Abe, never say that again. What, juicy? I'll add 1. I gotta admit, I have got to admit, Invincible is a good one. Yo, Brain Drain Transient. Gain 6 strength, die in 6 turns. He dies in 5. We have to. We have to get his card. You do get 2 additional cards, by the way, so we can Darkling the Gremlin leader. won't always have the energy to play them. Honestly, we kind of do. We'll start with Omen. I think you definitely brain drain him. Gain 9 strength, die in 6 turns. I'm pretty sure he'll die before I die. Because I'll have 1 turn remaining. He's gonna not have the 1 turn remaining. Yeah, I've got 6, he's got 5. You're freaking screwed, dude! Grant 1 block. Alright. Now, we Jaded Jabs, we get a lot of shivs. But if I Darkling you and bring back, right, my Gremlin Leader, then I get a lot more strength. Even if it is just temporary. I think this will be fine. It's a little scary, but I think it'll be fine. Add a random Torchhead Call into your hand, it costs 0. That I would add. Yeah, why not? This is not a great turn. But I think we'll still be fine. I don't know, why did that hit you 3 times? I guess the death is a negative, right? Necromancer is in Venom on super steroids. Yeah, I just don't like the Torchhead calls. I'll play this, and I will bring back a Jade, and I will Merchant. Okay, we've got the Bomb, Magnetism, and Lighten. We should have played some other cards first. Draw X colorless cards, they cost 0 this turn. Well, I guess we could do that. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Give me a Received Tribute. It doesn't cost 0, so I guess give me Invincible. I gotta play more cards though. This guy's still doing damage. Give me a Strike, and then 1 more card. Panache. I guess Panache is fine. Oh, if only we could have played his card with Panacea. That would have been sick. Draw a card. We're gonna draw birds off of this. You know that, right? Like, you understand what's about to happen. Torchhead gains gain 2 block. All right. Deal 26 damage 5 times. Deal 25 damage 5 times. Okay, well. Is this about to trigger Panache? No. All right, we have to do 288 damage in 1 turn. You have no attacks in your hand. Draw 2. I have no attacks? I still have no attacks. Well, I guess this is what you want Invincible for, right? In 2 turns, die. Wait a minute. Doesn't Invincible save you from the death? Because it does damage and we can only take a maximum of a certain amount of damage? So we wouldn't even die. Seems like a good little synergy, right? You just gotta draw it in 6 turns. Or if you don't draw it in 6 turns, you are dead. kind of like it. In theory. I'm not gonna fight another elite. I think we're okay there. Let's go for the question mark, see what we get. Dude. Akabiko's okay. Bottled Tornado adds a power to our hand. It could be invincible, but we need invincible when we're about to die. We could add Dark Lord form, but we don't have the energy for it. We need something cheap. Or something we just want to pyre. Because we... do we have to pyre in turn 1? Gremlin Leader doesn't pyre. We're likely to draw pyreable cards. I'm like, I don't think we want this. There's no power I want on turn 1. Except for this, but we don't need this on turn 1. We can wait on it. Dark Lord form is also always good, but I have other things to play. Let's do it anyways. If we've got a setup turn, we can just play it. Scry and play the top card of your draw pile. Scraw 5. Play the top card of your draw pile. You know what? I'll do it. For you, I'll do it. So You Are Mine we can get for free. And that is the top card, isn't it? Thank you. Let's... Gremlin. We're not going to be playing this, I think. Although we could, but I really want to play the Merchant. Trip. Sadistic. Free Swift Strike. Thinking ahead. Draw. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. You know what? See you later, Dark Lord. Dark Lord! Well, this will still exhaust. You know what? See you later. Add a card, it costs 0. Play the top card of your collected pile. Add the enemy's collected card into your hand. We already did that. It was fun. This will play a louse. Get rid of it. Ooh, but also, it's not free! All right, I'm just gonna stash. I wouldn't think die doesn't do damage. I would think die doesn't do damage. So, die you can block. The transient death effect, it's the same thing that happens, I think, when you... Well, actually, I don't know. Because when you have intangible, it does say die next turn. Sorry, not intangible. When you have... What is the Watcher card that gives you death next turn? It's gain divinity, die next turn. That is blocked via intangible, which means that it should theoretically be blocked by invincible, and the transient effect is essentially the same? Blasphemy, yes, thank you. But admittedly, I don't know. Maybe you do die when you play the invincible transient. I don't know. I've never done it before. This is all new to me. But we'll figure it out, maybe, one day. Let's... Wrong deck. Let's bring back the... Let's bring back the Merchant. Because it's funny. Blind, finesse, condemn. Put 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. We actually don't want that. I don't know, just like dump them. All right, Merchant, you're kind of failing me, Merchant. Merchant! How dare you, Merchant? You gosh darn Merchant. Are you gonna die when you hit me? I think the answer is no. Shows what I know. Didn't know you could cheat blasphemy with intangible. You can. It's actually a mechanic of the Watcher boss that you fight in Downfall. But you can also cheese her cheese by certain cards that let you take another turn. You can actually bypass that by incrementing her counter by 1, and then she dies. I've never done it before, but I've heard you could do it. Writhing Mass. I want to add that, but I can't. Literally just don't have the essence for it. RIP. All right, let's upgrade. Shooting Star becomes cheaper. I'm never really piring attacks is the thing. I guess Tribute is pretty good to get more. Invincible being cheaper is also pretty good. Let's go there. You need Intangible on your next turn to survive. You need 2 stacks of it. Alternatively, Incense Burner, if you time it so that you gain intangibility on the turn that you die, that's one way you can do it reliably. So that's one thing. Barricade, Spire Shield, Megatherial, gain 3 decks. I'll add that. Because that's what she does in the game. She has, I mean, Bird is actually pretty nice. She has Incense Burner, and then she lives. Birds, thank you. Gains 5 strength at the start of each turn. I don't think I care about your strength, so I kind of want to just bird this guy to death, but I'm still just gonna bird you to death. No. How does that card work? Gain a copy of it. I've seen the Watcher boss not die after using Blasphemy, but I didn't know why. I thought it was the enemy boss Fiat. Well, now you know! Ooh, 4 decks. Ooh, 4 dexterity. Ooh la la. Okay, I need more cards, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get more cards. How much damage are you doing? 20? I'm taking none currently, so... let's play it. Save the energy. So you give him 10 block every turn. Okay, he's got a flame on him. Don't hit him if you don't want to hit him. Or we can just play Nemesis. Yeah, whatever. I did this incorrectly, but it'll retain. So let's take the Guardian Whirl and give it a whirl. I'm weak for 4 turns. You're kind of a jerk. Dong, dong. It doesn't really matter that he gains strength because he just has single attacks like body slams. It's his entire deck. He should have like diversified a little bit, I think. I wanna dump more cards and merchant. Dude, where's my apotheosis? Not gonna say the game's screwing me, but isn't the game screwing me a little bit? Where's my apotheosis, game? have no energy. Ah, but we got this. Handy. Alright, he's doing 8 damage. I wonder if playing multiple transients extends the timer. Ooh, that's a very good question. Or does it just give you another copy of die? I still think that this would probably block it, but I guess the transient, when he dies, he doesn't get dealt damage, he just explodes. So would that happen to the player? Would you just explode? I don't know. Yes, because free? Oh, right. Roast me. Let's dump it. Dump a defend. We don't need defense. Draw? Draw? There we go. We'll dump that. How many debuffs do you have? Do you have enough? Well, he's almost dead. Die, but it's super die. Super die. Super die, die, die. I want my Green Pyre Locust in my hand. You don't get the ability to add a card. F around and find out. I kind of want to, but I also want to like increment my ascension counter by 1. Willard, aged, haunted, flawed. Bewildered, ancient, haunted, flawed. Dun, dun. It seems like a good time for Nemesis. Just saying. Also a good time for Stash Away, but we're gonna start with the Gremlin Leader. I hate thorns. I hate thorns. So this will give me 36 block. Currently taking 49 damage. So we would take none, but Nemesis allows me to play Dark Lord form. Oh no, not my discard pile. Whatever will I do? I shuffle so much in this deck. You're the next contestant, I guess. Hi. Gain temp health. Yeah. Add a bunch of those to the deck for no reason. Oh. Honestly, why not just, like, stall? Oh no, I lose 3 temporary health. Whatever will I do? Okay, I do hate having all the debuffs in the world, though. Oh, come on! At least it didn't, like, completely screw the draw. White noise, footwork, inflame. Draw a card, gain 2 upgraded copies. Acid Slime. Interesting. Apply Doom whenever a card is exhausted in hand, increase the Doom. Receive Tribute. Pyre, weak, and vulnerable. Dump the Locusts. In 3 turns, deal 6 damage to random enemy 6 times, scales with strength. I'm not gonna play it, but... It's too funny. I kinda wanna play it, honestly. Excuse me. Well, I can weaken him. I can also get a power. It's gonna be free. No, the upgraded one upgrades it. I'll still play it. A free Dark Lord form. Okay. We're invincible, so this is not a bad turn. I'm gonna play it. Let's see what happens. I think we should save this. It's a pretty good card. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na. Oh, that counts as playing a card. That's why it worked with the... Right, okay, I get it. Dude, we have too many cards in our hand. I don't know. You get intangibility. Okay, we die in 11 turns. Now I'm not so worried about your intangibility. Dude, thank God that that's how that works. Where is my apotheosis, Dave? Ow! What just happened? I got a free transient? How is that on top of my draw pile? Does Mayhem play collected cards? I think Mayhem might play a collected card. That's interesting. Well, you know what? You probably can tell where I'm going with this. All right, Ironclad, you have 28 turns to kill me. Good luck. Mayhem played the Hoarder's Strike. That's pretty good luck. I don't wanna kill you. I wanna keep going. Well, that was a fun fight. You think we can do the same thing against this guy? Man, I certainly hope that we can. White noise for free? Yes, I will add it. 1 strength. You know what? Let's do it. Gain 3 strength, add 2 embers. All enemies lose strength. Afflicted enemies lose permanent. No, don't add anything. Gain X strength at the start of your next 2 turns. We gain enough strength. I don't know, just like remove a card. We still have this curse. Let's dump it. Can we buy a potion? Yes. That's the only thing we can buy. I think we could theoretically upgrade something, but I think I'm just gonna rest. Enough strength is an oxymoron. Maybe if we were rolling an Ironclad deck, I mean. We have to play Dark Lord for him. At least we have the energy for it, theoretically. Gotta play that. Sentry, Snecko, and Chosen. I guess... Snecko, but I might not ever want to play it because it's scary. Five energy. So let's start here. And then I think you just play this, and I think you just play this. Darklings can bring back Nemesis, which is pretty nice. Darklings can also bring back Transient, I think. No, it's a power. Maybe they can't bring it back. We just have to dupe it if ever we can. Well, let's start now, right? Get a copy of it. Choose one of three to get a copy of it. I mean, we could get a copy of Merchant, but a Bonfire on this turn is also pretty good. We could just get a copy of White Noise and get a random power. We have to play it for 2, though. Well, that kind of sucks. Bit of a bad draw. For you or mine. Soulforge will give us... It's not going to give us transients. It's going to give us upgraded merchants. That's not what I wanted. We got to be careful with this because we need to be able to play it multiple times. Like, we need Forgery to come back. We need... Oh, Brain Drain's pretty good. So here's what I think we do, and I actually think this is an okay turn. I think we save Soulforge by rolling it forward with Somber Shields, okay? Somber Shield to Soulforge. No, we can't Somber Shield it twice. It still might work. It still might work. Do we Sneck? We can Sneck. Not a great turn, but we can do it. Everything's gonna etherealize it. It's fine. Free strike. Dump you. Invincible's really nice to have. And I guess you just keep the defend. Caca, by the way. Caca. Sub potion, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get another Soulforge. Soulforge will bring out a Darkling. Darkling can... We're gonna get copies of it. Darkling can bring out... It can't bring back a Soulforge. How did you get exhausted? Can we Whirling Flame and then draw? I don't know why I'm focusing so hard on getting this, but I really want to get this. It's like, because if we Whirling Flame Forgery, we can maybe forge it. But if we Whirling Flame a Somber Shield draw, we can Somber Shield Soulforge, and next turn draw 3 transients, which will give us 18 turns. So the best thing that gives us draw is Merchant, but we need to save 2 energy so we can Whirling Flame, then Merchant. So I think you start here with Fuel, and you just dump a Defend. Then we need to kind of dump our hand a little bit. We know we're gonna want this. So Whirling Flame, bring back a Somber Shield, even over the Forgery. Then I think we probably just... We have 4 energy. We can Wildfire Merchant, then draw. So let's Wildfire, Merchant. Okay, then Impatience should do it. Then we can Somber Soulforge. And then we just play cards. Random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. I've got 2 attacks. Why don't we just leave those there, please? Thinking ahead could have done it as well, I suppose. Okay, end turn. Now, we should have 1 draw. Transient is there. Now we need to free up hand space again. Don't play that. How the hell do I free up hand space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will free up 1. We need to have the energy to play these 2. So we need 3 energy. So we can play Invincible. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Invincible, Soulforge. Transient, Transient, Transient. All right, we have 18 turns to kill the heart. We're gonna add top card of your draw pile costs 0 until played. No, give me some Centurions. And then I don't know. What do we Darkling? Darkling Nemesis, we can't play it. You know what? Let's get a white noise. Why not? Give me a free power. At the start of your turn, gain energy. That's a pretty good one. Okay. We still have intangible. So even if we can't kill you within 17 turns, we won't die, theoretically. Dun, dun, dun. I know you got thorns, but like, whatever. $4? I didn't think it cost that much. All right, well. I guess in that case, we gotta wait for a Darkling to come back, and then we can play it if we have the energy for it. I'm gonna kill you with a bird, by the way. That's what I'm aiming for. God damn it. Well, you know? We want a Panacea? Do we want a Panacea? I don't know, maybe. What am I doing? Like, I don't know, end turn? What does Panacea do? It gives you an artifact which prevents 1 debuff. So theoretically, I think we could have prevented the death debuff if we really wanted to. Forgery. Let's start here. Put up some block. Let's add Writhing Masses. And then let's take an Acid Slime. And then let's get rid of an Ember. And then get a Awaken. And then, I don't know, draw? What am I looking for? I guess I want to stun you. That's what I want to do. Adding cards to my collected pile doesn't make it any likely to stun you. In fact, it's adding garbage in front of the Darkling, unfortunately. Can hit you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing cards. I mean, you're dead because you've got 80 Doom on you. I'm not even a Doom deck, and you've got 80 Doom on you. Can I keep you alive? Like, I don't think so, unfortunately. I just keep adding cards to my deck constantly. Well, you know what? There you go. That was a fun run. That was stupid, but we've learned that transient stacks, so there you go. We've learned that you can, if you can dupe the card through like a Soul Forge, which you can maybe engineer to have in your hand on the right turn, you can play multiple copies of the transient. And by the way, when you look at your collection, the last card, when you look at your collection in the draw pile here on the left, your last card is the card you're gonna draw next. So you can control for that. You don't need Frozen Eye to make that happen. I imagine that's probably a bug, but maybe it's not. Maybe your collected deck gets shuffled every combat, but you get to look at it in order. That'd be cool. But yeah, Soul Forge, such a strong card, because you can make stupid things like that happen. You get 2 copies of it for free. Well, the card itself costs 0. I'm surprised, like, if I can anticipate balance changes to this mod, I anticipate this going to rare because of how good of a card it is. Like, it makes sense that Dark Lord form is rare, but the Soul Forge is just, I want as many of these in my deck as I can get. At worst, you draw a card maybe you don't even want, so you get to your other collected cards faster. At best, you get free blurs, free sentries, free darklings. Too similar to Dragon's Trove. Dragon's Trove is also good, and it is also rare, and it gives you energy, which is absurd. But I think this could be stronger depending on what it draws. Like we saw with the transient, we could get 18 turns of not death, and then 27 strength for the same energy. That's pretty strong. So yeah, Soul Forge is very good. I would say that yes, I would say that Dragon's Trove is also good, but it is already rare. In either case, in any case, fun run, and for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for, beta art. Soul Forge, it is very similar. What about Finalize? None? Brain Drain? It's a brain and a drain. Dark Lord form. What's up, dog? Woman? Oh yeah, something about mother? Mother. Stash away. Green Pyre Locus. It's actually like relatively familiar for what it's doing. Give me a forgery. I never did understand this one. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch if you want to go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire Downfall.